All right, guys, night two continued here because I used up the whole 10 minutes. But anyway, I'll start off where I left off. Obviously, I know a lot of people are mad with the John Cena thing. But let's face facts. I get it. We're disappointed. We didn't get a bunch of run-ins. No Seth, no Roman, no CM Punk to help out Cody. And no Seth to help out John. No Rock to help out John. But I think they did that because that way John could win in 17th and, not have to be out in the ring with a bunch of other people and just him and Travis. I get it. Give him his final moment there as a champion. But I think this match did a great job. Was it a good match? No. Was it a great match? No. Was it just okay? Yes. Does John Cena and Cody deserve to be ridiculed for it? Absolutely not. Was it mid? No. Is Triple H a bad booker? Absolutely not. I get it. Fans are just salty and they're mad because of the way the match ended and because Cody didn't win. John was never going to lose this match. To those of you who actually think that Cody was going to win and John was going to fail again in another attempt at winning 17, you need to learn something about wrestling. There was no way John wasn't walking out as champion. But that's all I really got to say about that match. John did his thing. Cody did what he was supposed to do. John did what he was supposed to do. So now we see where the story goes from here. I do want to talk about my predictions. Obviously, on night one, I went 5-2. Night two, I reversed that. Night one, I went 5-2 with the only two matches I missed were the El Grande Americano and Rey Fenix match, and the War Raiders and New Day because they both cheated. And then night two, I only got two matches right, which were the Dominic and the John Cena matches. But so 5-2 night one, reversed that on night two, and went 2-5 for a total of 7 wins, 7 losses. You had in NXT, 6 matches on the NXT show. The main show I went 5-1 overall, 5-1 on the main show, and I lost the match on the pre-show, which gave me 2 losses total, which gave me, out of the 7 matches total, I went 5-2. So you had them 5 in with the night one, 12 wins, 9 losses. Last year, I believe there's 21 matches total, or there's 20 matches total. I went 14-6, so 2 less than last year for the win column, but that happens. So 14-6 overall, not bad, or 12-9 overall, but like three wins above 500 there, right at about 50%. So yeah, so not too bad of a prediction result for me for the whole entire weekend. Obviously broke even on night 1 and 2 of WrestleMania, going 7-7. 5-2 on night 1, 2-5 on night 2, and then 5-1 on the main show for NXT, 5-2 overall for a total of 12-9. But that's it for this year's WrestleMania, guys. We see where we go from week. Now we start a new season of wrestling leading back up to next year's WrestleMania, just like a TV show ends their 4th season, then they come back with their 5th season, or their 5th season, just like this. We're now on a new season of WWE Raw and SmackDown. We'll see where the storylines go. Obviously, we shall see where some of these storylines go. But once again, congrats to John Cena on a 17th championship. Well deserved for that man. He is the GOAT. I'm sorry if anybody hates him. I'm not a big fan of his either, but I used to be, but then they just shoved him down our throats. But he deserves everything he's going to get right now. The storylines he gets, being champion once again, I get it. Cody's title run was just still, and it needed to end. I'm sorry it did. We'll see where Cody goes from here. We'll see where John goes from here. Next up will obviously be Backlash. But before I get into that, for me, obviously my feel-good moment, I'm going to start doing this every WrestleMania, my feel-good moment of the year, of this year, was Jey Uso getting his just due and finally winning his first major singles championship, his first world title. Well deserved for that man. I hope he gets a long run with it. So congratulations to Jey Uso on that. Match of the night, obviously for night one. Match of the night, match of the day, or match of the night for NXT Stand and Deliver was Obi, Trick, and Javon, the triple threat for the NXT Championship. Match of the night for night one of Mania for me was obviously Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, CM Punk. Match of night for night 2 was obviously the triple threat for the Women's World Championship, which was a champion Io Sky, Bianca Belair, and Rhea Ripley. Match of the whole entire weekend was obviously for me was Seth Rollins, CM Punk, and Cody Rhodes. All these athletes did a phenomenal job this weekend. The way it ended last night wasn't probably all of our favorites, but we just have to live with that. Like I said, John and Cody did their things. Congratulations to John once again. I know there's a bunch of trolling haters out there going to criticize this match. You do you. But know that you're wrong. This match doesn't deserve that much criticism. John did what he was supposed to do, what he was storyline to do. Triple H is one of the best bookers in the world right now. He's doing his thing. For those of you who criticize him, I say this to you. If you think you could do such a freaking better job, then why don't you call WWE? Tell Triple H that you're better than him. And we'll watch as WWE fails because you're not as good as you think you are. So just keep your mouth shut. You want to criticize it, fine. But when you continue to do it 20 times a day, every day on the Book of Faces and on TikTok and other social media sites, you're just pathetic is all you are. But with that being said, we now move on past WrestleMania and go on to the next set of PLEs. The next one will be Backlash for the main card. I think we'll have some stories continue there. Damian Priest, Finn Balor, or Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre. I think we'll get Finn and Dominic feud. Tiff and Charlotte probably. CM Punk and either Seth Rollins or Roman Reigns, one of them two. Probably CM Punk and Seth. Maybe Io and Bianca and Rhea still. We'll see where it goes. Then after that, I don't think then June we got the Worlds Collide pay-per-view, PLE and Money in the Bank, which ought to be good. We'll see what the storylines are going into that. And then in July, we for the first time since many years ago, we get our second ever Women's Evolution, all women's pay-per-view, which ought to be amazing. And then SummerSlam in August, so we'll see what the summer brings. If you haven't watched Mania, go watch. Enjoy, guys. To you trolls out there, keep being who you are. You're just showing people that you're pathetic in my book. But I'm going to continue to watch wrestling and enjoy it. Thanks to my best friend Bill Knucklehead for another glorious, fun WrestleMania weekend. Thanks to Triple H and the backstage people, the producers, for another great WrestleMania. Overall, the whole show, I'm giving the whole weekend an 8 out of 10 for the NXT Night 1 and Night 2 of WrestleMania. Everything's an 8 out of 10 for me. 8 out of 10 for the NXT PLE, 8 out of 10 for Night 1, 8 out of 10 for Night 2, for a total of 8 out of 10 for the whole weekend. Rather enjoyed. I'm going to get off here now. I'll be back probably Thursday to do some draft stuff, but other than that, you enjoy Raw tonight. Hopefully we'll get some main roster calls for NXT. Yeah. Oh, the Bayley situation, guys. Becky return was great. I loved it. I'm glad she's back. But as far as Bayley stepping aside, I get it. People are mad. She got her Mania match with Roxanne taken away, and now the one where she was supposed to take on Lyra and the one where she's supposed to team with Lyra. But hopefully she'll get her just due for that, and she'll get treated right, and she'll get maybe she'll get a championship match against Io where she wins, but hopefully she'll get something for that. But with that being said, we move on to Raw tonight. Y'all enjoy your day. I'm out. I'll talk to you later. Thanks, Triple H and the boys in the back, for another great WrestleMania. Until next year, Mania fans.